DOZHATOLDYA.COM.
All right, we up late, man.
Girl, it's more than just a physical, baby. It's everything about you, girl, that makes me feel this way. And the more and more that I'm with you, baby, makes me believe that you're all that I ever need, girl. You can take this slow, girl, it's alright with me. Girl, it's alright, said it's alright. Take our time, we'll get where we want to be. I said that we'll get there, girl. Oh, God, baby, I ain't trying to rush. I wanna take my time with you. Be that right guy for you. Be the one to make you smile. Be the one to hold you down. Baby, I ain't trying to rush. I wanna take my time with you. Be that right guy for you. Be the one to make you smile. Girl, I wanna hold you down. This chemistry that I'm feeling, baby, it's something greater than I can imagine to explain. And the love for you I have in my heart is unconditional, and I just gotta let you know, baby. Ooh, I want you, I need you. You're everything that I desire, girl. You know you like.
Mic check, mic check.
I want you, I need you right here in my life, girl.
I hope that's the right mic. I hope that's the right mic. Wait, one more time.
Mic check.
Okay, that is the right mic. That is
Don't
the
give me
right
too
check
much.
mic. All right, all right. Again, I had to run that one back, man. That's Marcus Matrix. Marcus Matrix. My phone. Oh, I got it. I'm panicking now because the guest is here. The guest is here. And business was busy, so I had to fight to get her on the show this week. But actually, I'm glad to have you on the show. You're right on time, and you actually dodged the earlier segment because man, we get kind of toxic sometimes on the show, and this part a little more political, but Sexy Red songs is kind of prevalent, and it's a lot of different female rappers that have different styles. And I guess the first question, I'm gonna put you on the spot, is
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, it might not.
I was taking my case off, and then I realized I'm recording.
Yeah, we live. We're back. We're live.
All right.
Welcome to the DOZHATOLDYA podcast. I guess I'm asking questions before I even re-intro us back. This is the DOZHATOLDYA podcast, number 85, part 2. Special guest this week, Vita. What name should I give? I just was gonna say the female 50. The female 50. You could be, you could be yourself on the other show. On this one, you the female 50,
Okay.
man. Big timer. Vita, she brought the water here. Alkaline water. And I was part, so it's right on time. But thank you for being a part of the show.
Thank you for having me.
Go ahead and just intro yourself as far as, let's talk about Alkaline and, and why they call you the female 50.
That's self-proclaimed, but it caught on.
Yeah. I mean, you what can you say? You're a boss. You run businesses. You design businesses now, I guess now, right? So that's but again, Alkaline. You just looking at the thing, but I'm asking you to, what's up with the Alkavita?
Okay, well, my name is SaVita Jones. People know me on Facebook as Kempa or Female 50. Basically, I started Alkavita Alkaline Water. I went on the hunt for it in 2016, and we went to a couple different springs to test water and things of that nature. After that, we ended up coming up with it. Well, I already had the name, of course. The name was already there because it's part of my name. So
Alkaline water.
Yeah, it's alkaline water. Basically, we were looking for a spring that would have a high
the
pH. Yeah.
So that has something to do with the pH balance of the water.
Right.
I came up drinking water right out of the hose.
We all did. That's when the world was a lot more safe.
Yeah, and that water seemed to be pretty straight. But then I moved to Jacksonville, and I was like, "Oh, I'm no longer drinking water out of no hoses. No shade to Duval, but it was real particular about the water in particular, right?" So I remember Dad used to have a lot of Zephyr Hills. He used to have, matter of fact, they used to have them delivered. We had our water delivered to the house. We had people used to be like, "Man, you got a water cooler in the house." Way back then. But, I guess he was very mindful of the water that we intake. And what made you so mindful about water?
Well, I was following Dr. Sebi, still am, but I also learned about diets as a whole, or how we're supposed to be eating. But anyway, I came across this video of Left Eye when she went to his land in Honduras, and she was talking about the water, and then she did a news interview with like MTV, and she was talking about how the water had a higher pH, and then of course it was like a clip of Dr. Sebi talking about the pH levels and how it's coming out of a spring, and that's what we should be drinking because of the minerals in the water and how we can absorb it more and stay hydrated more, as opposed to drinking like tap water. And one of the main reasons why it's opposed to drinking tap water, because like our tap water is being purified with different cleaning agents and chemicals and stuff. So, I mean, it has an effect on the pipes and the plumbing. So, I mean, it's definitely going to have an effect on us over time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, but then, I just put a little Kool-Aid in there and it make it all go away. I just put a little Kool-Aid powder in there or lemonade, some lemons, and then I don't even think about the tap water no more. And I'll just play.
No, I mean, we grew up on that. I mean, it's no need to deny it. Like, we can't get bougie about it, but I'm just saying, now that we're informed, now, just got to do better now that we know better. Right.
And so now you help folks
I'm smacking.
find their water, find better water. Like how did that happen? We was able to kind of just, is that called a purveyor? Surveyor? I might have just write a word.
Yeah, you definitely did. So, but I understand what you're about to say or trying to say. I'm sorry.
My bad.
You made up a whole word.
Yeah, so
you were trying to say aquifer, but no.
Okay.
What it is one of the projects that I'm still working on is the well project with a company called Hereafter Farms. And they just purchased they purchased 460 acres of land probably about 2 years ago now. And, their goal and aspirations and what they're planning on doing with it is having, farmland as far as the livestock and
also make spring. Can
and
you make
veggies.
spring? Can you make a spring or find spring?
Yes, you can find an artesian spring, which just basically means that, you find water just coming up out of the ground. But in this instance, where they're located is northern Georgia, and it's on a fault line, and there's a lot of granite in their land, like in their ground, and so you have to dig deep, deep. We dug like 250 feet before we hit water.
Wow.
Yeah. Wherein in Florida, you can probably dig like
That's a risk. You say in Florida, you just dig about 20 feet and then
exactly. You got a whole swimming pool in the backyard. So yeah, we dug the well and we found the water, but at the same time, the company that was digging the well, they find different minerals as they're digging and they make note of it, you know, to let the owners of the land know that you may have minerals, you know, in your land. And we came across this mineral called kaolin, and it's used in like so much stuff, but like pain and medicine and paper goods, all this stuff.
Okay.
But when I looked it up, I almost like passed out because I found out that Georgia spends $1 billion mining for kaolin every year.
Oh yeah. So you are the new gold rush. Yeah, you
It's
might.
funny you
So
say that because they call it white gold over there.
yeah, the new gold rush. We might not. All right. In other words, you like, all right, change the subject. I don't want to talk about gold.
Anyway,
gold.
so back to the water. So yeah, the goal for digging the well is to expand Alkavita in partnership with Hereafter Farms, and to have a bulk water, and it's going to be potable and non-potable water, you know, for emergency situations, man-made and natural disasters. So I'm just trying to get ready for whatever. And the main resource that we need during a period is water. So it's like, you know, why not?
Well, what about the plastic bottle thing? When they say you're not supposed to keep the waters in plastic bottle?
Well, yes and no. So the reason why it took me so long to start my business is because I really wanted something that was like biodegradable, and so the BPA free bottle is. However, you know, after 2 years, any type of plastic starts to break down in the water. But in the PET bottles like Zephyr Hills and you have Evian, they have a lot of arsenic in their plastic. So there's just risk in any type of plastic bottle, which is why I was moving towards the Glastic. But our manufacturer's machine.
Oh, y'all busy. See, I was just asking you a question real quick. Don't say, you know, I knew you was gonna get scientific. You know what I'm saying? You know,
I have to inform my people now. I'm not gonna. That's one thing about me. I'm not gonna like sugarcoat anything. I'm gonna keep it real. So, the thing about glass bottles is that you run a risk of a lot of insurance claims and broken product. So I do plan on expanding, which is why I was going to the Glastic. The Glastic is glass and plastic. It's like shatterproof glass. So basically, if you drop it, it won't like break, but it still has the glass to where the plastic won't seep in, and the water lasts longer.
Cool. And how can the folks get in contact with you if they want to buy some of this nice water or find you or like what?
They can go to the website. It's alkavita.life. And they can call 904-629-9530, or they can email us at marketing@alkavita.life.
True. And that ain't the only thing that you do, you know, like you have your hands in a lot of different things. You kind of get involved in the culture as well. You know, I ain't want to just, you know, show the scientist side only, but you know, I definitely wanted you to break down that the whole idea and purpose. But yeah, you get involved with the culture and the artists and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you kind of like Who's like some of your favorite artists or artists that you've worked with or something like that? You know,
Oh, favorite artist that I've worked with?
I mean, you know, either you could take it that question like that, or
Okay.
favorite artist or artists that you've worked with.
I'll do both. So, of course, people know my favorite artist is Andre 3000.
Okay, shout out to Andre 3000.
In my mind, I've been married to him for a long time, so it's heavy.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like I guess it's kind of like a Jenny and Forrest Gump type of thing. You know, he's just walking out there all over the world, and maybe he'll come back. Maybe he'll come back. You
He'll
know,
come back to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I heard he was in Japan right now, so I have to look up them plane tickets, see what that be like.
Right. Did you see the last time I think he performed was when they had the show here in Atlanta? I think.
No, I didn't. I did not.
See him,
No, I didn't.
see him then. Yeah, that was a good one. I happened to catch that one.
That's
Big
what's
Boy was
up.
just in Jacksonville a couple of
Yeah,
weeks
he
ago
was.
too.
He's an amazing artist. He's an amazing performer. Shout out Aquarius gang.
Yeah. Okay, so
love him.
any other favorites?
UGK, 8-Ball, MJG. I'm like a down south like
okay.
type.
Okay.
I like
well,
that type of music. Yeah. But
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I still like all types.
Pretty
but
girls like trap music.
I mean,
and,
yeah, I do like 2 Chainz.
yeah.
He has some of the funniest punchlines and stuff.
True. Yeah, man. Shout out 2 Chainz. He just opened up a strip club, Candyland, yesterday, 2 days ago, and
That's what's up.
it's lit. It was his birthday, and he said, "I'm gonna open up a strip club."
Mm-hmm.
So hey, that's what Atlanta is about. Like, you know, everybody is it's not that hard to get a part of the entrepreneur circle, you know, and build upon circles and move around all over the city. Are you nestled here in Atlanta now?
Absolutely not.
You kind of move around
Everyone keeps asking me that, but I've been moving around a lot of different places. It's just this particular client lives
Okay.
and wanted his water store in Atlanta.
I thought you just go on vacations and then, you know, then you just was like, you know, here and stuff. But yeah, you be moving around, like, you know. What's okay, we still on artists,
Talking about
okay.
music? Okay, Sci-Hi the Prince. I love him. Kendrick Lamar, Big Crit, J. Cole.
So you're in tune with the real lyricism, I guess I would say.
Yes.
Okay, because yeah, you naming some heavy hitters. Well, how you feel about this Drake album that's dropping tomorrow?
I don't know. Didn't even know it was dropping.
For all the dogs, dropping that night, 12 o'clock tonight. Yeah.
What is happening? I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. You said UGK though and 8-Ball MJG. Like,
Yes, I actually had an opportunity to meet them before. It's amazing. I love them.
so what about like female artists though? Like right now, like
Ooh,
can
right
you
now?
give me like can you say of any of that you ain't even gotta say right now
Oh,
because
okay.
you kind of not to just make you have to have a female artist to point them out, but we shouted out a lot of the fellas.
Right. So the female artist that I like the most would be Missy Elliott. She's amazing. Who else do I like? I've always liked MC Light. That's throwback, like, you know. But I ain't gonna get in the car and be like, let me bump that new MC Light.
Right.
I still had to give her props, though. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah, one of the best voices in hip hop. Shout out Light.
Absolutely.
And Missy looks great right now. Missy has had a transformation.
Yes.
She looks amazing.
Benjamin Button.
All right, so yeah, so you really into hip hop, like, cause you've been in hip hop, cause Female 50, like Andre 3000, Outkast to 8-Ball MJG. Like you know what's going
Like
on.
the
How
whole
you
Dungeon family, really. Like, you know.
So how do you feel right now about the transition into, I mean, I know you don't really have to kind of like new artists and stuff like that, but how do you feel what they've been saying about now that the ladies are kind of in charge now, and it's a lot of,
I mean,
the ratchet. How do you like the ratchet scene? I guess I'm gonna say just to be straight up.
the thing about music, and you know, that's why I love it so much, is it's nothing new under the sun. It's just, you know, kind of going around and around.
Yeah.
Nobody's, you know, reinventing the wheel or whatever. It's not anything new. It's just that right now we have a different type of
Rating a scale.
well, no, because
Influence, I guess we would say.
people are fake. That's what that is. They're lying to themselves about what they really feel and what they really go through. So let's start there. Second, what I was really going to say is,
I mean, she made the lights go out a little bit. Hold on.
let me stop. But no, what I'm saying is there's always been a time for certain things. So, you know, it's been a time where, I mean, it would always be one or two females that can do it. And also we have different media outlets and the internet. Everybody know that's crazy now. So it spreads and, you know, so I'm not saying I'm for it. I'm not saying I'm against it. I understand duality. That's my
Right.
thing.
Okay. Because, 8 Ball done had some, 8 Ball,
you talking about beating.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, and I rapped it, but I, wishing what, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Right.
So yeah.
And now as they turn and they sampling all these songs, it is what it is. Like I said, if they like it, I love it. I had to think about it. At first, I was kind of like on the grumpy old man side of it, but I'm like,
I mean, it's
hey,
okay
man,
to
rock
still have
out.
your opinion about it.
Right, and it is as a whole, like as you pointed out, a lot of the artists that you did say that you like are more so eclectic and like lyrical, and so I just want to point that out because like Big
Bootsy
Crit,
and all that.
right?
Yeah.
But you said Big Crit. You did say Big Crit.
Yeah, I love Big Crit.
And J. Cole.
I love him too.
And so it's like, like you are in tune to, a different wave that's not necessarily marketed as much, right?
I like a lot of independent artists.
And you was doing a little event. You was gonna bring back your,
Yeah, we're bringing it back.
Influence. She had I mean, we'll talk about a lot of that stuff. You got to come back and do the do word on the net, and we could talk about the water bar and all
Okay.
that stuff, and we're like, you can
Cool.
catch people up. But again, Alkaline water. I'm saying it's SaVita. Jones done came through with the water, but now we gotta talk about some of these topics. We gotta talk
Okay.
keep these folks going.
Okay.
All right,
I'll put my
it's,
headphones
and
on
this
for this
it's
one.
easy. It's the easy. Well, this is kind of the tough part of because this part too. You missed. It's just sports, and you might you might know what's up. You might not know what's up. But before we get into sports, the politics part. Jacksonville, man, we have a beating of it, and it's kind of graphic. JSO, LeKeian Woods was stopped and jumped out of the car, and he ran from the police. However, like again, I'm gonna get into the video because it's not really as graphic as well. I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna say now that in this age, I don't really play any other videos of the kids getting shot. But it's like he didn't get shot, and
Thank
you're
goodness,
you're used to them being shot so much that the fact that he wasn't shot, I don't want to make it seem like I'm minimizing that, but it's like you kind of feel like, oh well, so, it's not that he got shot, but
I'm more so looking at it as though like like some relief that he didn't get shot, but at the same time,
the
that's horrible.
problem is always when you when we readdress the problem or bring the problem back up of black youth and law enforcement, the conversation is changing though a little bit. To be honest, I have to be honest about the conversation, especially when I came in on it today. I was like, okay, doing this show again, I've always made sure that I advocate against unlawful just the injustices that we go through, and kind of just want to like point out on it. And lately, some of the youth with this rioting and a lot of stuff going on in Philly, the stuff that's going on in San Francisco, stuff that's going on really in all of our backyards with the kids with the guns at the schools and stuff like that. And I know this is kind of, like I said, a little serious. You're a mother, and you have to kind of live with that fear and deal with it. Kind of, so I guess we won't really get into the video. I guess not that I done laid all that on there on the line, but that's kind of what the conversation is. The youth are out here running around crazy, but at the same time, how can they police? They say that his injuries came from he was injured. He looked really bad, and the police are saying that they had to tase him and he fell down, and so that's why he was like that. They didn't really beat him up, and so but they wear body cams, and then the body cam footage later came out, and then that's kind of how the story kind of goes from there. But yeah, I mean, how do you feel like when it comes to just in our backyard? Your mother, correct? And like you have to teach them the kind of how to deal with police. Like, what do you say that because the kid was running, and they be scared. And like I said, they didn't shoot him, but again, that still doesn't justify. Like, I don't really want to be on that guy to be like, yeah, he wasn't shot, he ran away, but they messed him up pretty bad still.
Yeah, that looks bad.
He's 24, so he's not necessarily a kid. So that does change it up, a little bit.
A lot.
But, yeah, a lot. But
because how much, like, proof and evidence do we need to see? In no way am I saying, like, be in fear or anything, because when you said earlier, you have to live in fear about that. I do have a son. He's 19. However, we never lived in fear about the police.
Right.
Because I teach him, his rights.
Yeah.
Who he is. His mannerisms.
How to be respectful. A lot of times, unfortunately, we put ourselves in these situations. What I'm learning right now is that, like, a lot of people talk about karma so much, but I feel like people don't really understand the real definition of karma. We're supposed to be our first love, our first everything.
We're supposed to know ourselves through and through. And when we put ourselves in situations that we know we're not supposed to be in, we mess ourselves up.
And sometimes we might get away with certain things, and we might not know when that karma may be bringing that coming right back around.
Yeah, because during that process, it's not just you going through it. So you might be taking other people through your karma.
Yeah, so I mean, I felt like this was like one of the first times where I was kind of like, even when I watched the video and he ran away. That's basically in the video. He it's a traffic stop. They was whatever he had did. They was kind of gonna put him in cuffs. I felt like they already put him in cuffs, but he ended up getting away and running. Mm-hmm. And they chased him down, and it's JSO. I mean, we kind of joked about this. Like, it's funny because it's like JSO. Have always been notorious for stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it's like I don't know, man. It's like it's like you know you're supposed to know better than to when you react that way. On this end, it's like I can't really say anything about it because the way he was like he fled, he got caught, and they he gonna have some bruises in the jail while he is in jail that night. That's unfortunate. That's it kind of goes across the board for any flee. Because just the other day I was talking about somebody that fled, mm-hmm. And they put the dogs on him, mm-hmm. but he didn't look like him. I will say he did not look like him. He did not look like him. But
yeah, it's unfortunate. I'm sorry that he went through that, and you have sympathy and empathy, but we also need to recognize and have accountability for our actions.
Yeah, you can say that. Well, yeah, we can have accountability for our actions. I say that for whatever, and it's prayers to his family, and hopefully they could get thoughts and prayers. But LeKeian Woods, 24-year-old, Jacksonville, Florida, and a lot of these kids. I mean, I just want to say though, this ain't just on the side of that situation, man. A lot of these kids are going like crazy out, and I don't know. I can't really be a person to try to judge like how folks are raising their kids, mm-hmm. but I don't really know what the detachment is, how the detachment is happening so fast. Mm-hmm. When they have like so much that they can possibly be doing, right? It's like, is it really the video games? Is it really, what they try to blame it on? It
starts at home.
So if
you don't have that guidance.
You like I don't really have those issues.
I'm not saying I don't. Well, I'm not saying I don't have those issues. My son is he's a boy. He's a teenager. It's not like I don't have to check him, but in times that he done bucked up against me, trying to, me allowing him to be a man, but he taking it a little bit too far, So it's like I've gone through that, but I don't go through like my son. Everybody knows, like whoever came to my store before or ever met Makai, like they know they don't have no worries. He's so cool. He's so chill. And he's so respectful. Like
okay? So let me ask you: schools? Does the schools you feel like has
Yes, like.
But is it public? Did he go to public schools?
He did go to public schools. Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. So
yeah, he went to public schools.
A lot of folks say that they talk about that like it can't be possible in public schools, and I'm like, I don't really.
Yeah, we went to public school. I knew plenty of geeks, and like they used to be my friends. Like I was always in the happy medium. I was chilling with what people would call the goths and the crazy people and the nerds and.
Yeah, man, it's just. But a lot of folks blame it on a lot of different things, but yeah, it started at home.
Collective, but it definitely starts at home. Yes.
Because we could blame it on hip hop, we could blame it on GTA.
What's that? Oh, the game.
The video game.
Yeah, my son, he's all into those games, but he ain't around here strapped up and
I mean, but in Georgia, especially in Atlanta, it's
Man,
crazy
I
out
was
here, man.
Last November, that's all I kept hearing was 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds getting killed in public. And like one situation where this guy got killed in in a drive-through of Chick-fil-A. I couldn't believe it.
If you put on the news, man, it gets bad. Like
I don't turn it on no more.
It's somewhere else, but this was just so happened to be in Jacksonville, so it was kind of like it kind of hit home a little different. But then it was like it was JSO, and I was like, damn, we've all talked about like different stories of like man, you get caught up with JSO the wrong way, you know. So I guess I was a little desensitized already because it was like, oh, JSO.
Well,
like,
JSO, man, they do some very wrong things. I've seen a lot of stuff they've done over time that was just out of pocket. I'm not taking the accountability off the officer as well, because if he's already in cuffs and he's already down, I don't see the point of kicking him. I don't like to watch videos like all the way through like that. So I did see it was like a loop where the police officer was like kicking. So, you know, that's not cool at all.
Yeah, they caught him, you know, and they had him at that point. It is what it is. But yeah, man, y'all can check the video out on y'all own, man.
Yeah.
I guess we'll kind of skip the video this time.
Definitely.
I give you that.
I don't want to see it.
But yeah, man, JSO, man, and thoughts and prayers to Woods family, like dealing with JSO. Okay, so you was talking about the Goffs, and I guess I'll just go ahead and get on to Jimmy Butler. Stepped out the other day.
Oh my goodness.
And now I also want to say, I feel like this is the part I want to talk about, right? So different styles and being picked on and bullied, right? Because some folks may look at it that way, like it's kind of like you bullying. We naturally bully and being black, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a natural thing. So like folks was like sending me pictures of him, and I've seen the videos too, but I was just like,
goth I have ever seen.
But I was like, shit, I was like, bro, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Not because I was like, bro, people show up at the games looking all kind of ways.
Yeah, we've seen some
obviously
things over the years.
Trolling.
Yes.
I was like, and then last year he did the braids. So I was like, okay, but you know, people was like, oh man, Jimmy Butler's tripping. You know, what's up with Jimmy Butler? What he going through? And my boy say, hey, he in tune with his feelings, with his emotions. But he got the perm going. He got the piercings.
I honestly feel like he lost a bet or something. Like, this is not for real.
You don't believe? Yeah, that make a lot of
trolling.
sense.
One of them two. Like, he trolling.
So a new look, right?
Look how he.
I want to segue from being different. How do you deal with people? Just like you got a very different look, not look, but style. I would say
Both.
Very beautiful, very different, and I don't know. Like that, I had to start early.
You said it started early?
I mean, I'm asking, but I mean, I
I've
can
always
imagine.
been different, yeah.
You, because you said I was right in the little pocket.
Yeah.
Cool with some of the Goffs, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I've always been different. That's just you know, that's just me. Like I've always been different. But to be honest, the first style I had was broke. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You say. Okay.
To keep it honest. And so, you know, but in that you end up finding what looks good and what works for you. And so a lot of my style comes from my body type. So I kind of cater to that.
Word. Yeah, I think that's better. lights get bright.
Oh,
But then yeah, with the dreads and the natural thing, right? You've been rocking natural hairstyles for how long?
almost 3 years. I think in December. But before that, I was natural for like ever. Like, I think since high school, I stopped getting perms. So I had like a big afro, and I would get like silk presses, and I would get like braids and, sew-ins, and every now and then slap a wig on. But it's like I didn't want to perm my hair again since, high school. So I went to Pure Bella Locks. Shout out to Sherry. She was on River City Live today, y'all, in Duval, talking about her new book. But anyway, so, and she does instant locks. So I was like, I'm not finna go through that process when I've been natural for like over 20 years. I'm finna get instant locks. Like, it wasn't about the spirituality for me, even though I get it. That's why my hair was natural. That's what the spirituality was for me. I do believe that your hair is an extension of your nervous system and is your antennas. So I wasn't about to be, perming my hair no more. But at the same time, I also didn't see the point of going through that process.
Oh, okay. I see what's going on.
So what I did was I took my hair. Sherry took my hair, and she took this crochet needle, and she just kept, knotting it up until it locked. And then she put the extensions on the end. So initially I had like blonde extensions, but I cut them off. So this is all me now.
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, then you like, so how do you do all those styles? You have a stylist, a person like?
No, I go with what fits my face and my body type. So I look up, like, I'm addicted to lock hairstyle videos on Instagram. Like, I have so many saved. So I try different things. Like, it may be 3 different hairstyles mixed in one that I've created.
Because you done created some hairstyles now. You might have to coin some of these hairstyles that you done created.
I know.
And then the other folks might be out here,
It's all good. I don't mind it. But, I mean, like I said, I've taken like 3 hairstyles and put it together and made it, my own. Sometimes I dream hairstyles, which is so crazy. But that's why I say it's your nervous system is extended through your hair. So, yeah, your strength.
Yeah, man, you need to like do like you got like an Instagram page for just the hairstyles, and then like label them and be like, because I'm telling you, it's a lot of different pictures you have, and you could have like the name of them, or even further, take it further than an Instagram page. But first, you could build your audience that way with that. Yeah,
that's a good idea. Thank you.
Told you, kind of what we do here. Figure out ways to kind of rebrand and remarket our stuff. But I mean, it's just the Jones, I'm saying, keeping up with the Joneses, right? Basically.
Oh, that is what's happening right now.
That is what's happening. Jones. The Joneses keeping up with the Joneses, But I really admire the fact that you push the envelope, and I understand, like, sometimes it could be like, now what she wear her hair like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, now she got dreads. Like, she done made sunglasses with her dreads. But nah, let me stop.
I've never gone that far, but I have seen that girl that does it, and it look good. But yeah, I don't know. I've always kind of been in a sense where I don't care what people think. It's my hair. And honestly, when I was wearing weaves and stuff, I'm not going to lie, a lot of people in the city was playing in my head. And so I was like, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of paying somebody to fix my hair. Shoot. So I just started doing my own hair after getting a lot.
Do you like sell any of the stuff that you put in your hair?
Because, I mean...
or have a page that you can kind of...
I'll put it together. And I mean, it's a great idea, but I didn't even think of that. I just be doing my hair.
You got like the jewels
this is like
and all that
2
stuff.
weeks
Like
old right now. I normally don't let my hair get 2 weeks old like that.
she got like the jewels, the pearls. Again, man. All right. We'll have a conversation about it. Whatever, I see. You see, we might have to just birth a new business.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Female 50. Female 50. So so you like 50 Cent's music too?
Yeah, so it's so funny because when his album came out, I think it was 2022. I mean 2002.
Man, we're not gonna talk about years. No years. When the album came out.
I was like,
and not even when the album came out. When you heard 50 Cent, just say that.
Well, when I heard 50 Cent, it was before the album, but I didn't know who he was, so I didn't listen to it like that. But when he came out with an album, my son's father, he could not stand 50 Cent, and I love that album, so I just used to play it just to get on his nerves. So yeah, I like 50 Cent's music.
For sure,
but I mainly like him for his business goals and aspirations, aspects like.
And so that's where it came from.
Yeah,
not because you was a gangster.
Accomplished. No,
all right.
Of course not.
Hey man, just a female 50. It's like
I'm not a gangster.
G Unit.
I do not want to be shot 9 times and none of that. I just like his business moves. But I think he's a funny individual as well.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on the show for one. I wrap it up with this one last topic though before we get up.
I still have to give a shout out about the store, the grand opening.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
But we can talk about the grand opening right after we speak about this Waffle House situation.
Uh-oh.
The Waffle House is going on strike. The Waffle House workers say that they want more money. Mm-hmm. And there's been low key, like on Twitter, there's been talks and wars about folks. I'm actually kind of. I like Waffle House. No, I take that back. I love Waffle House. I love it. But Atlanta Waffle House is a little different than Waffle Houses. The folks say that they need 25. When you Google, the problem is when you Google or you look up Waffle Houses, this is what comes up.
Oh, that's not real. Got me good on that. I'm like, wait a minute.
But what they saying is they say video here. Y'all are questioning if Waffle House workers deserve $25 an hour when this video exists. Mm-hmm. So they say that they want $25 an hour. Mm-hmm. They want non-deductions on their food, which is very understandable. They get deductions from the company or something like that. Now I need to put it in strikes because I just put Waffle House and I see that ain't finna do it. But they also say, they want no deductions, $25 an hour, and of course, 24/7 security.
Mm-hmm. Safety regulations at their own workplace. Say that. We demand $25 an hour for all workers, all cooks, and all servers. And we demand an end to paycheck deductions for meals that employees may not even eat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they must get deducted if
even if they
waste
don't
food.
Eat? Oh, if they waste it?
I don't know. It sounds like it. $25 an hour at Waffle House, man. I don't know. I go to Waffle House because of the prices. I don't want them to raise the prices. Mm-hmm. So I probably would vote against it. But I'm on war with Waffle Houses in Atlanta because the service is very, very terrible. Mm. So I don't know.
I mean,
but they should get their money. Everybody should get their money. Everybody's striking right now, man. It's crazy out here.
That's good. But I can't even tell you the last time I had Waffle House. So I don't know.
Yeah, you probably you a vegan?
No, no, but I eat in moderation.
Okay. Well, we're in Atlanta, and I don't want them to strike, but at the same time, I'm kind of mad at the way that they be handling the Waffle House in Atlanta. I be have to drive.
At least security in a raise. Like, come on. Now, if they
They don't
mess
even
up,
open the Waffle House at night in Atlanta. You can't. You got to
okay.
get your stuff to go. Like they don't even
Okay.
let you come inside because of the fact that I guess
okay,
they
why
don't have
can't that
security.
be a solution to the problem?
Because I want to eat my food there. Like if I can't, I don't want just to be a food truck or Waffle House where I just pick up my food and walk off. I don't like that. I think maybe they just need to have a park or something, a picnic or something. We could eat outside, but that don't feel good all the time. But we done did that.
I mean, I think that's a solution after certain times.
Say they do need hazardous pay for feeding drunk people at night.
Yeah, that's true. I agree.
Yeah.
And they need security.
24/7 security. I guess, and they want some free food, damn it.
Now, if they mess up someone's order and it has to be sent back, I don't know if that should be deducted or not, but if that's what that was, I don't remember. Sorry.
Well, yeah. Probably was, but probably not. They should get their money, I guess. I want them to come back to work, so because I want my Waffle House. But yeah, man, store grand opening is coming up this weekend. You know, you busy, you running around. So when you come back to Atlanta, we got the schedule, and we can really get into the story because I want to talk about the water bar and all the stuff you got going on. Duval, Jackson being the first black woman and for all the glitz and glam that comes with SaVita, you know what I'm saying, Jones, a.k.a. the female 50, right?
Yep.
So
So,
you got to come back and
yeah,
check
I'm
us
definitely coming back for sure.
out. And, tell the folks about this weekend, though.
So, Drink Alka is a new self-serve refill water store. It is located in Marietta, Georgia, 800 Whitlock Avenue, Southwest, Suite 127.
Come over a little bit so you can be center when you're saying this. Come over, bring the mic over a little bit. So this is the important part. This is the business. You gotta say.
My bad.
This is the business.
So
this
which
is the
camera?
commercial.
So they can see
right here.
Oh, this one. Okay. All right. So my bad. Yes. So Drink Alka is a self-service water refill station or store. You come in and you refill your 1, 3, and 5 gallon jugs. It is located at 800 Whitlock Avenue Southwest, Suite 127 in Marietta, Georgia, 30064. The grand opening is Saturday, October the 7th. It starts at 12 p.m. It ends at 6 p.m. We are running several specials. We're giving prizes. One of the main things is if you BYOJ, which is bring your own jug. You can
Bring your own jug.
Absolutely. See, we gonna do some stuff. But yeah, BYOJ, bring your own jug, and you get 50% off your water refill. So if you're getting the classic alkaline water, then you'll get it at 50 cents per gallon as opposed to $1 per gallon. And then we have different vendors coming out. One of the vendors is doing henna and things like that. So just come out.
Stuff for the kids too?
Yeah, absolutely. Stuff for the kids.
You said henna, the kids like the henna, or, that's what made me think about it. Kids like the henna a little bit.
Kids like henna, yeah. So we'll be doing, games and different presentations showing you the difference between the water pH levels and things like that because, you come in the store and you just see, jugs everywhere and these big, huge sinks with faucets coming from it. And it's like, okay, what is this? So we're going to give presentations. And it's also the RO system and the sediment tanks and everything is right there on the floor so they can see how the water is being purified and remineralized.
And I can't come in with no bottle like this, though. You got to bring a jug.
Honestly, we are doing a promotion with the gyms. It's like 2 gyms in the plaza. And we're doing a promotion with them. Like if you have single serve bottles and you're a member, then you can come and get refill for free.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, and we're also giving military discounts to 10% because the owner is a veteran, Army veteran. So, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Saturday and from Saturday and beyond, drink
Alka,
drink Alka
You'll
and
also
Marietta.
you'll also be able to purchase Alkavita alkaline water, of course, at Drink Alka's grand opening.
And also Alkavita.com.
It's alkavita.life.
Alkavita.life, okay.
Absolutely.
Get your life with Alkavita.life. All right. But yeah, man, appreciate it, man. You know, Jones got to look out for Joneses, man.
Absolutely.
So, you know, you're welcome to come back anytime. We got to get you on the word on the net so, you know, we
Okay.
could get, again, we're going to break it down a little bit more. But, yeah, I also just had to shut down a little bit early because the game on and I got sessions and stuff going on. So, but next week, if y'all check us out, we're going to turn up next week. It's the birthday show next week. It's Libra season. And, yeah, we're doing it big. So I appreciate you for being a part of the run this month. We turned up.
Thank you for having me.
You're not a Libra, are you?
I'm an Aquarius.
Aquarius,
Gang,
okay.
gang.
Okay, well, okay, Aqua. Okay, I see what's going on.
A real life water bearer.
Oh, okay. All right. See, can't wait till you come back. But yeah, but well, it's Libra season, and so
I like Libras. I actually love Libras, especially they're really good with math.
It's a one around you, you know. Find that one around you, and you know, make sure you let them know that you're enjoying yourself during this Libra season, because everybody can enjoy themselves during Libra season, but you know, make sure you bundle up. The weather's already changing.
Temperatures dropping.
Temperatures dropping. It's time to put on them clothes. It's time to go out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I think the hours finna change in a couple. You know what I'm saying? In about another month. So get ready for that. You know, it's that time, man. We all love, and we'll see y'all next week, man. Make sure you follow us on all platforms. Doja Told You. Follow. What's your Instagram? Let them know your Instagram and stuff. Do you care about social media? Because I don't think you.
Our Instagram is alkavita.life.
Okay, alkavita.life.
Yep.
Okay.
At alkavita.life. And it's the same for Facebook. I don't have a Twitter or any other social media. Just.
All right, I ain't even get a chance because I had some questions and everything. All right, next time, man. But yeah, next time. This is the Doja Told You podcast. I appreciate y'all. Shout out Black and Wild. Shout out to everybody who work at Waffle House. Y'all go back to work. Shout out my boy DJ Shed, DJ TC this weekend. Shed Street. We back on Sundays. We have a nice show that you could check out. It's positive music on Sundays at 10 to 12. If you you're not going to church or you're in between services, it's a good way of getting the kids involved in some of this new positive music that's out. I've really been enjoying it, so keep that going, DJ Shed. The fans are growing too every week. Shout out DJ TC though on Saturdays with the R&B, and on Fridays he gets real ratchet. So I hope that he plays some Sexy Red tomorrow. I can't wait. But yeah, in the meantime, in between time, man, y'all keep it locked, man. It's your boy Dame Doja Told You, and we out.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Dame Doja. If you're looking to get your interview done or be a guest host on our podcast, hit us up at DOZHATOLDYA.COM. Bump what you heard. Remember who told you? It's Doja Told You.